Mhm. Okay, good. So I'm ready to demonstrate the worksheet for today, but before I would like to ask, do you remember what we were talking about before last week?
Model.
No.
Model verb.
Okay, present, past, or future?
Present.
So general and present model.
Present.
Fine. So let's then take a look what you remember about them. I'm ready to show you here the first task of revising the homework. So revising present models, the first block of our worksheet. So there will be here just a short quiz of how many questions?
11.
So I will ask you to go through this small quiz individually. For that, I am sending you the link. You may find it in all our chats, Telegram and Zoom. So please find this task. And after that, you will see they are revising present models. So what you need to do, it is simply to select one of the options and after that to click this button. So this tick will mean that you can check your answers. After that, you will see whether it's correct or incorrect and it will automatically ask you to continue the following quiz with another sentence. So please take your time and when you're ready, show me any reaction of Zoom or just send a plus to our chat so that I will know that you are ready with that quiz. So please, you may get started and check modal present verbs. Thank you, Daria, for feedback. So please, for the rest of you, around 1 more minute. Okay, good. See your feedback. Perfect. 30 more seconds and try to complete it. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Please stop where you are. So I want to believe that most of the part of that quiz was completed by you. So what do you feel right now? Are you satisfied with the options, with the answers? Okay, thank you for feedback. It means that, yeah, more or less everything's fine, yeah? Good, but let's then focus about actually one more topic here and pay our attention to something that we were talking before too. So let's take a look at task number 1. I would like to present you here a lot of different types of doors, and we are going to talk about predictions here, about our thoughts. So first of all, I would like to ask you about what modal verbs we can use for that. So to talk about our thoughts, deduct some situations.
Might, may, would.
Okay.
Can.
Right. So agree with everything. As you remember, we had 3 groups. So the first one, it was talking about something that we are sure for 100% that it happened. Remember, 100% yes. So what modal verb we can use for that?
Can.
Not really sure.
Must.
Must, of course. So must, and then the verb, well, the main verb of our activity, right? In what form?
First.
The basic one, true. So I will continue, but ask you about the opposite one. 100 situation that you are sure it never happened. So 100% no. There should be another synonym, another modal verb here, right? What is that?
Could.
Can.
Could.
Can. So negative can. So it can't be true. They can't be brothers. I know that he is the only person, the only child in his family. So again, can't be, can't happen, can't do. Okay. So logically, we have the last category here. It's about 50-50 situations where when we are completely not sure. It may be true, it may not. So what modal verbs for that we use?
May, might.
And could. Yeah, so there were 3 of them. So tell me, please, do they have any difference between may, might, could?
No, no difference.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you want to talk about that you are not sure, not confident about something, you may choose any of these modal verbs and simply talk about it. So you will need these modal verbs right now for all these types of doors. And what you need to do just to talk about your predictions, where this door can be, or maybe who lives there, or maybe what activities can be done. So any situations that you would like to describe and all your associations with this type of door. So please take a look there at this door, for example, at the first one. State your mind about it, listen to your partners to exchange your opinion, and after that I will ask you to continue with another type of door. So I would like to warn you that there are no correct answers because all of those doors were taken randomly by me from the internet, so that's why it's only your feelings there. So you also have the rules, so you may need to take a look here at task number 1. And you will find here all the hints about all the modal verbs and their meanings there. So I'm ready to invite you to your partners. For those who have lost the link, again, I'm sharing it with you. And I will ask you to work some time together in your rooms. So let's do it. And you will have around 7-8 minutes. Let's get started.
10 minutes ago, and
Oh.
we
Mm,
must describe what.
mhm. Oh no, what is the door? Okay, I can start the first picture. Hmm. Maybe this door is um, mm, a village house, and maybe it is maybe Germany or Europe. I think it's Europe. Um, mm, uh, I want to be here maybe because I imagine warm plate and a cup of tea. Maybe it's very затишно.
Okay.
Mm.
I think it could be an older summer house, and it can be a garage because it's very uh, green and leafy.
This is someone bedroom.
Maybe yes. And that the door in house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This door might be inside the house.
Yes. Okay. Next. 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 This is must be blue door in a beautiful house or apartment in Sunshine Islands. I don't know how to explain, and I don't know what is, but it's beautiful. I think it's some apartment for tourist maybe.
Agree. This
Mhm.
looks like the door in the Greece, you know.
Mhm.
Okay, let's move on. The next door mine.
Door, unusual door.
It's like psychological hospital, maybe.
No, I don't know. For me, just room, just your
Okay.
house, like in a like casual style. I don't know, modern style. Okay.
Okay. About third picture, I think it may be by the sea, and this picture must be uh, be make photo. I don't know how to say сфотографований. Must be took,
Take
must be took
shot.
by camera or shot by camera in summertime, I think.
Okay.
What do you
I
think?
know why. For me, this door, like have association with Greece.
Greece or good? Yeah.
Yeah. But also, yeah, it must be in summer.
Mhm.
And must be near the sea.
It might be the doors of some celebrity in Los Angeles, in Hollywood.
I think it is a door, or it may be door from a new modern house.
Yeah, and this doors looks like it must be door from a film like Home Alone.
Yes, I totally agree.
But I am not sure for
Yes.
100%.
Doors
It's a big
behind
house.
this door, it must be a living room with a big New Year tree and another New Year equipment.
Mhm. And the last? Not so easy.
It must be summer behind this door.
Yeah.
Any predictions where it can be?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, interesting. Well, we will ask each other when we're back to the main session. Maybe somebody knows, because it is in Ukraine.
Oh,
All right, good. Thank you very much. It's already
thank you
time.
so much.
Let's see you there and ask about this last door.
Mhm. It might be carriage.
Let's take a look at a couple of doors while we are waiting for everybody to come back. So what were your predictions about this one? Because I heard completely different ideas about it. So what was yours, Alexandra?
For me, this door might be the door from some horror movie.
Yeah, and actually that was something I was looking for on the internet. However, from some of you, I heard that this is just a regular door in the night, and it might be also some psychological door, like the door that leads to the psychology therapist. And I was like, okay, that is very possible. So I don't know. I was looking for a horror door. Okay, good. I guess that you had some quite predictable doors here. For example, I want to show you this one. So, are you confident about it?
Yes, I know. It must be Gold Gate in the Kiev.
Exactly. Mhm.
Yeah, and the next door is also famous door. It's located in UK, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the door of Sherlock Holmes' house
Yes.
to 1B Baker Street.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Maybe you're sure about the last door tour.
Yeah, this is in Odessa, in my
Mhm.
city.
Oh, you see, how have I guessed it? Perfect. So if you have like to travel to Odessa, high recommendation to visit it. It is on the red line on the beach line.
Mm-hmm.
So you may take a lot of beautiful pictures like this one there too.
Mm-hmm.
I will
Behind the Nemo Hotel, if I'm not,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah. Hotel. Yeah. Not hotel, but hotel.
hotel.
Yeah. By the way, talking about the pictures, I heard that some of you were talking about some of the previous doors and you were describing, the photo of that door. And then what I heard from you, it must be took, let's say in summer. Yeah. So you were describing there were a lot of doors in summer. So let us improve the sentence. It must be took in summer.
Mm.
Must be taken.
Okay. We haven't learned this construction yet because it is the part of the passive voice. However, like must be, it is fully correct. Yeah. Taken just because somebody was doing it. Not the picture, not the photo, not the door. Yeah. But it was made for this one. Okay, what will you say for another one? I want to check your sentence in this way. This is must be in and this country. Not country, yeah, but here. So this is must be in somewhere. So any improvements here?
Maybe without is?
In, yeah.
Yeah, without is.
Is. And that is correct. So you can say this or it must be and then somewhere, right? Because must is already the verb. You do not need to use it with to be part. Yeah, so like it must be, this must be, but it is must be. So like a lot of unnecessary words here. So skip it. And I'm wondering about the pronunciation of this word. So that is Europe. Am I right?
Europe.
Like you, yeah, Europe. Yeah, perfect.
Euro. This is the cash. Euro.
Yeah, and euro too. Yeah. So if I delete like these last two letters, it will be euro. If I write down another word like nationality, let's say, yeah, so it will be European. Yeah, so it's always yeah, amazing. Perfect. I have no more questions here, but I suggest talking about our predictions, but today in the past. So as you mentioned before, we just need to use our modal verb, and then let me write it down one more time. So let it be like that. We will hide our door for a second. So what we need to say, our modal verb, and after that, the main verb in the first form, in the basic one, as you have said. It will be talking about our present general situations. But what if I would like to talk about situations? And what if I would like to talk about past? What changes should I do here in order to change it to the past case? So again, we start with the modal verb, but what can be next? Any ideas?
Perfect verb.
Okay, we still need the verb. In what form?
Second.
Okay, so then I will give you some example here. Let it be must and went. He must went to the hospital yesterday. How does it sound to you?
Щось ріже слух.
So not really good one, yeah. Okay.
And
Let's try then to change. We have one more form of the verb. It is the third one. Yeah. So he must and then gone to the hospital. What about this one?
Sounds better.
A bit better. But also I would like to suggest here some improvement. Only one. Between these two words, between must or any other modal verb and our verb in the third form, we need to add just have. So in order to talk about past predictions, we will need to use modal verb, have, and then done. And that is all. He must have gone to Italy. I know it for sure because he showed me the tickets for his flight. Or it can't have been him. I saw him just like yesterday at work. I know it for sure. So in order to talk about past predictions, we just need to use have done or have been or have gone after our modal verb. So let's put it into practice just because all the rules that we learned with you about how sure we are, they are all saved. If we're sure for 100%, we will need to use modal verb. Which one?
Must.
Must. If we're not sure, like it is possible, we will need to use
my could.
yes. And if we are sure about the opposite situation to the truth, 100% no, it is modal verb.
Can't.
Can't. So for past, it can be also used can't and couldn't. So both of them, they will also have no difference between. So just don't forget about have done. So what am I saying here? We have everything in the following one. So let's take a look at task number 2 and take a look at this guy. So let's think about what could happen to him before taking this picture. I have different predictions here, but I also want to check yours. In task number 2, you will just need to take a look here at different situations in examples and put them in 3 categories. So please, maybe this one goes here, another one there, and one more to the third one, but pay attention that each category needs only 3 examples there. So do it right now individually, and when you finish, check your answers by clicking the button check in order to see good or bad. So task number 2, and choose the examples according to your predictions. So try to finish it, please, and check your answers there. So I hope that you have guessed at least some of them. So tell me, please, do you think that this child has good parents? So you're not so sure, yeah? Maybe they are good, but according to this photo, you cannot be sure for 100%. Let's talk about any of our predictions about him, but in the past here. As we see, for example, if we take a look at our examples, so his parents left this child without supervision. So in what category it was? That you are sure it happened, not sure that it happened, or maybe sure that it never happened?
Or it happened.
So what modal verb do you think would be the best one to describe this situation in the past?
Must.
Yeah, so I will start and you will help me to continue and finish this deduction. So this child must
Have
Left.
something is missing again. The passive voice form must have been left without his parents, yeah, like without supervision, and that's it. So you are sure that definitely it happened in the past. Let it be yesterday, for example. So I want you to do exactly the same, but again, working with other pictures and just looking at our rules and guess and give your predictions there. So the rules are written. So you need to take a look with your partners at different pictures and speculate about these situations given, but using our past models of deduction. So I guess the first one is quite obvious, so let's try to talk about it as we are sure for 100% about this lady. Andriy, can you please come up with any example for it?
She must have won the queen, the title queen.
Yeah, maybe like a crown or some competition, whatever, yeah? So like absolutely we're sure about it because we see it in the picture. Perfect example. So I want you to start with the second picture, talk about other situations there. If you agree with your partner that it also happened, so please just agree and that's all, do not repeat the same sentence. If you disagree and you have your own ideas, please share it with your partner too. So this is our following part of the task of the same one. So I will just ask one person to demonstrate the screen. And tell me, please, should you talk about the first picture about Lady in the Crown?
No.
So please skip it and start with this guy who was arrested. So let's do it and talk about past situations only. 7 next minutes are for you.
Okay, about this man. The man might might have robbed a bank.
Mhm.
Oh,
Okay. Um, this car might have been crushed.
mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Have catch from police.
Caught, yeah. The third form, caught. Must have been caught.
Caught.
Okay. Next one. This car must have turned over. Must have been turned over.
Yes.
Broken car exhibition, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm not sure about car exhibition because we like in the road it seems like bridge, but I don't know. I just want to say they might have mm, okay they might have driving like for stars they want to try.
Maybe. Okay. What do you think
Uh,
about next picture?
no, next picture is suitcase for traveling. Uh, okay. It must.
Mm-hmm.
because has it broken or crash. I don't know how to explain this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
You may think about the
Victoria.
person who did it, yeah? Not about the computer, but about the person and your predictions about.
okay, yes, I don't know. I am I can't have worked in my computer because they crashed. Yes.
Okay, yeah, for example, then because it had been crushed like before, yeah? That's why you could do it. Let it be, why not?
And I want also the question to you,
Mhm.
Victoria. The previous picture with the
Suitcase, luggage.
with the suitcase. I said that my neighbors
Mhm.
would have gone
Mhm.
for vacation. Is this correct?
Well, if you're not sure about it, why not? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Better, of course, like to say this in the positive, yeah, like could have done something. Because if you say couldn't, it's about you are sure about the opposite, yeah, like you have some proofs for that.
Okay.
So like
I
they
got it.
may have gone or might have gone, yeah. I saw them with this like luggage, yeah, for example.
Okay. So the next one, mine.
That's a computer, not the one that you saw in the previous picture.
One moment. He may have less sleep night?
He may have,
Oh,
and then
He may have less sleep night.
but may have done. You need one more verb,
May have
yes.
done.
like may have had at least, yeah.
May have had
Yeah, like
less sleep night.
sleep. Yeah, last night. Now it is good.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Був
Вікторія, а є одне питання. Скажіть, будь ласка, якщо я от хочу сказати, ця дівчина, можливо, не мала водійського посвідчення, це буде this girl may haven't had?
Oh, no, too complicated. Just after modal verb, use negative form with not, and that's all.
May,
May or might or could, yeah, and then not have, yeah, not had.
might not have had, yes?
Yeah, your driving license, yeah.
Okay, thank you. This suitcase might have been in New York and Canada.
Yeah, and Australia, Sydney.
And Las Vegas, yeah. So if you start saying, say everything then. Okay, good.
This person could have bought the stickers in each country where he was.
Okay. This person, the suitcase, can't have been in Ukraine. Maybe.
Why?
Maybe the person came from Ukraine to all those countries, yeah.
Ну окей. Ого.
Okay, welcome back. Now I'm wondering to hear your ideas, what you said about some of the pictures there. Let's wait for everybody to return. And one more person. Yeah, cool. Everybody is here. Perfect. So thank you very much for your interest and creative ideas there. Some of them were quite unexpected ones. So I would like at least to show you here this picture one more time, in case you had, or maybe you didn't have the chance to talk about it. Any predictions about this lady? So please take a look at it, at her, and write down your ideas to our Zoom chat if you're sure, not sure, or maybe sure that it was definitely opposite situation. So please use appropriate modal verb and a short sentence about her.
I'm not sure about my sentence.
Okay. Might not have felt. Yeah, that's a good one. That's correct. She could have.
This my sentence is correct.
It is. Why are you so
I'm surprised. Okay.
So it means that you have understood the topic. She can have checked the weather before. Okay, but I was pretty sure that she has checked it. But I see that you have similar ideas, so you're not the only one. She may have come from warm country, so she's definitely not prepared. Created, wait. So the photo was, this picture photo was photoshopped. Good one. It can be, it takes place. Can't have checked the weather forecast too. Somebody thinks that she doesn't care about your health. Also possible. Why not? She must have been like walrus. All right, good. Thank you very much for that. So I hope that this lady was quite fine, at least because of her emotions. You see, she feels quite positive here, so even smiling. So I guess that she is like adapted to such conditions, you know, to such weather, and she doesn't feel any cold at all. I would like to show you then another lady. That was the last one, and I know that some of you had the chance to discuss it. So any predictions about her? Let's imagine that this is a teacher, and what happened to her, talking about the children too. So these are not her children as far as you understood, but the students. Svetlana, how much are you sure or not sure about it?
I must, I'm sure for 50% that she she can control these children.
Can't or can?
Can't have controlled.
Controlled, okay. If you say can't have control, then you're sure for 100%, but for the opposite, yeah, you said that you are not sure. Let's try to choose another modal verb.
She might have, might not have controlled.
Controlled, yeah, these children, yeah, perfect, amazing. Thank you, Nastya, for your sentence in our chat. So children could have had some pedagogical game, right? It looks like it, let's believe it. So that's very interesting. At least I hope that, like, at least it's not me, you know? So I didn't have such a situation, so we're not in such conditions. But let's take a look at this lady from different perspective. I would like to show you here sentence 2, even 2 sentences. And let's take a look at it in the following context. So we have one sentence here and one below our picture. So please read them too. And let's discuss the questions together. So she could have given the students a difficult task before this, and she could have given much easier tasks for that test. So what do you think we talk about in the first sentence here? She could have given. Because do we really know whether she gave or she didn't give it? So no information about it, right? Like children are just going crazy in this picture and that's all. So we are talking about our not confidence, let's say, yeah, that we are not so certain about the situation that happened before taking this picture. What if I compare it with the second? She could have given much easier tasks. Do you think the second sentence has similar meaning to the first one or no?
No, it sounds like she gave the students hard task, and the students blame the teacher because she could have given easier task.
Okay, yeah, that's a good explanation. So what do you think the children, the students feel now?
Now they happy because the teacher has been punished by students.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see. How they feel about those like tasks, yeah, in the test, let's say. So do they really like it that they had such a difficult test or no? Come on, of course no, yeah, like who likes who likes difficult tasks?
Something what he done before this.
So they have some regrets. I mean, even not students, but I guess more even this teacher, or even she just feels simply sorry about doing something previously before this situation. So let's then take a look at different modal verbs and how they have another function, a function of giving some regrets. or maybe sometimes even criticism. So I have just a short conversation here for you between two ladies. So I want to ask two girls, volunteers right now, to read it to us. So anybody? So no volunteers? Okay, so then it's pretty short one. Please, I will ask you to read it individually, and then after that, I will have some couple of questions for you. So please, 1 small minute. Try to finish it. And tell me, please, what modal verbs you have found in this short dialogue.
Could, should,
Could only in positive or in negative construction?
Positive.
would,
Only
positive.
positive, okay. What about should?
Both
Negative.
variants,
Both.
Yes, you're right.
both.
That will be the difference, that we will have the chance to talk about should in both positive and negative, but for could only in positive form. Let's then take a look at these examples one more time, and I have just a small task here after. So take a look at our dialogue also and at this first example from it. It says here, I shouldn't have shown him the bill. What do you think? This situation happened or didn't happen?
Happened.
Okay, so this situation happened, but what is the consequence? Is it a good one or bad? That how the person feels about it?
It was a bad idea.
Okay, so then from this list, A, B, or C, what is the best description for our sentence here?
A.
Does everybody agree?
Yes.
Yes. It's like, I shouldn't have shown him that bill, but unfortunately I did it, yeah? So you feel really sorry that you did something in your past. Well, let's check this answer, and that is correct one. Let's move on, and here we have the following. I should have just paid from the credit card. This situation, did it happen or no?
No.
So the situation didn't happen, but is it fine for you, or you also feel sorry about it?
Feel sorry.
Also regret.
Yeah, so you think that you really had such a chance, but unfortunately you didn't use it in your past life. So between B and C, which one would you choose for the description, for explanation?
B.
Absolutely agree. So that is about your regrets in the past, but unfortunately you didn't do it. And now you think that it was actually rather a good idea for doing at that moment. Can you change it somehow in the past? Unfortunately, no, yeah. So we are not, well, let's say, capable of, yeah, not so powerful enough to change our past life. So pay attention, should have just done something. It is used in the positive form. So obviously I have the last one here for you. Take a look at these two sentences. You know, you could have kept it a secret and you could have revealed the price. So about these two, we can talk about as for some recommendations, right? So giving advice for some past actions, or just about giving criticism toward another person or other people. You know, you could have revealed that price. It means that the person said the price or didn't say before.
Eight.
So did it or didn't do?
She did.
Didn't do. because this is the recommendation. You
So
could,
you could have done it, yeah? But again,
yeah.
that is like a lost chance, yeah? You lost this opportunity to say that price. Let's compare it with the first one. You know, you could have kept it a secret, so the person told the secret or didn't tell it.
Tell the secret.
Because here you could have kept, like keep the secret with you.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes the sentence may be positive according to the grammar construction, but pay attention to what words or even verbs are used in the context of this situation. So to keep a secret, of course, means to leave the secret like dying with you, let's say, yeah? So you could have done it, but unfortunately, again, you didn't. So, or you could have kept it as a secret, but unfortunately, you revealed this secret. So criticizing about other people mostly and giving some recommendation for them to do something somehow else. Again, can we change it in the past? So unfortunately, we can only feel sorry about it now. Yeah, you are right. So between the should have done and should have done in the positive and shouldn't have done, which situation happened, the positive or the negative one?
Both of them.
Well, okay, which one happened and right now you think it is a bad idea? The positive form of should or the negative one?
Negative.
And if it was like a really good idea, but you didn't do it, it is a positive should. Yeah, should have done. So that is like just the difference here. Also would like to pay your attention here to the short forms. So you have here like could have kept, yeah, and could have revealed. So let's try practicing also the pronunciation of short forms because it will sound pretty interesting. Let's repeat it after me. Could have.
Could have.
Could have kept.
Could have kept.
Can you
Or
please pronounce this a little bit slowly because I didn't hear.
okay, could have.
Could have.
But your task is to say it as fast as you can, as fast as possible. So if I write it down, of course, like we are not allowed to do that, but it will be much clearer. It will be like that. So could have. Can you see that?
Could have. Could have. Could
Yeah.
have keep. Could have keep.
Yes, exactly. So try practicing also informal spoken language. Or if I come back here to these short forms of should, so you have should not have shown, so shouldn't have. Shouldn't have. Let's repeat it.
Shouldn't.
Could have.
Okay, let's try practicing it with the positive form. Should have just paid. What would you say in this short form?
Could have.
Yeah. Should have just paid. Should have just paid. Okay, so you are welcome now to use the short forms too. Okay, so you will have the choice to do that in the following task to practice it. Again, other photos for you. So today we're mostly working with the pictures and our predictions. So we have here only 2 modal verbs, as you see, but 3 situations that are possible. Should, shouldn't have done something, or could have done something. So I'm ready to show you here the first one. So there are 2 pictures, but this is part of one situation. Any predictions about what happened before this second part, where we have this lady? So she went.
You shouldn't have taken this attraction, maybe. I'm not sure about.
Yeah, like taken a ride, yeah, and this on this attraction. Okay. Anything else? Let's try use another construction, like you should have done something. Why you? She, yeah? It wasn't me. So she.
She
Shouldn't have eaten so much.
Okay, why not? For example, yeah, for some people it
It
may.
was alright.
For sure. Okay. Let's try also criticizing her with could.
She could have refused of this attraction.
Yeah, like an offer maybe from a friend. Yeah, so everybody wanted, and she was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's go. Okay, good. So I want you to talk about your ideas and provide them to other pictures. So please skip this first one and use our modal verbs in the past to talk about other situations in our photos given. So this is the same task, reminding you this is our part number 3, past modals of regrets and criticism, and find there the block with our pictures. So I am ready to invite you to your partners. Just let me shuffle you a little bit. So again, we'll ask one person to demonstrate the screen so that you will have the chance to see the pictures together. And let's go ahead.
She she shouldn't have gone to the bed later. She couldn't have, or she shouldn't have gone to the bed later.
Correct one, good.
Okay. About next picture. I think these women could have no used AliExpress for buying her clothes.
Maybe she could have been tired. Can you say so?
Okay.
If you're trying to criticize, yeah, so then like there is no logic. Like, okay, so she possibly was tired, right? Let's try to criticize what she did so that she's sleeping now.
She could have made party last night.
Again, it's
Or
prediction.
can be?
Again, it's your prediction, right? Try to either criticize her, yeah, or talk about her regrets.
And could be it's criticize. So could is criticize.
Yeah, it can be used for criticism too. You're right.
Okay. Next one from AliExpress.
Like expectation and real.
Exactly.
It's
Yeah.
If you have it, right.
Okay. Someone shouldn't have put the teddy bear in a fridge.
Are you sure that this is a teddy bear?
It's mouse, yes?
Окей,
Yes.
плюшевый, Teddy Mouse.
Teddy mouse. Okay, let it be.
Okay. Okay, I don't have idea in this case. Oh,
Oh, it was awful. It was painful.
You should have
followed, yeah. She could have followed the rules, and she he he uh, he he shouldn't um shouldn't have кататися, right? She shouldn't wrote
No,
this
right,
term.
wrote, and
Right.
the third form.
Rotten.
You're trying to guess it. You have to know it.
Reading.
Yes, right, wrote,
Reading.
written. So,
Okay, he shouldn't have written this section if you are not sure,
Okay.
or you wasn't sure.
Yeah, better to talk about everything in the past, if he wasn't sure about it.
Okay. This woman should put her telephone in the backpack, for example.
His wife.
Oh my gosh, I have joined at very interesting moment. So what happened to him and his wife?
This man couldn't have talked bad about his wife.
Then better shouldn't, yeah? So like you were also talking about something that he did, or if you want to criticize, he could, like, let's rephrase. Краще б він спілкувався ввічливо. So
Could told polite.
Could
Yes.
have talked politely, yeah, or more politely. Yeah. So you think that this is a wife, yeah?
Тобто couldn't ми не можемо, да,
No,
сказати?
negative, unfortunately, no. So for criticism, you can use like should or shouldn't, yeah, or for giving some recommendation, like you could have done something like differently, yeah. But negative form is not allowed here. Okay, I see that you're
And positive form could and should it is similar, but or no?
They are similar, just could is more for recommendation. Shouldn't for regrets here, and could for recommendation. Yeah, good. Fine, let's then go back. I will be waiting for you in our main session and closing all the rooms. Let's go.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Thank you for brainstorming. So yes, I'm actually very wondering about this situation here. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough chance to listen to all of your ideas because I was like wrong time there in your room. But let me ask some of you, because some of you were talking about another animal. Yes, Andrei. Oh, perfect. Wow. So you definitely have a teddy bear. Yeah. So what you see in this photo, it's not a bear. It's not a teddy one at all. Yes. Yeah.
Might suicide.
Yes.
It's quite similar.
Okay, Yuri, can you please say your idea about this like event that happened?
Yeah, I just want to say, ask who shot my refrigerator, and
I don't know, maybe some
okay,
spy. Yeah, very simple, but very correct one. Absolutely good one. Okay, good. Let me ask Roxolana, what was your idea about it?
I said like the children should have played with their toys in children room.
Okay, okay. So there is first question that I have, that there is a fridge in children's room, yeah? That is the dream of my life, actually. So you have here the mouse in the fridge in their room, right? So do I have correct logic?
Like they they mustn't play with toys in.
Okay, I see. Yeah, so like talking about bad idea. Okay, good. Thank you very much for that. And also I'm wondering about last situation. I also heard some of your ideas. So let me ask somebody else. Lesa, what do you think about this picture and about the man? What happened?
Okay, you shouldn't have played with your children very not intensive, but I forgot this word.
Like cruel?
Yeah, maybe yeah.
It
Someone
sounds
have too strong children.
No, I have some situation. My son put me in my eyes, and
like
I have yes, it's not good for me, but I have the same situation.
It sounds like a continuation of the previous sentence of Roxolana. So children were playing, so they shouldn't have played, yeah? But here it's with their father, yeah? Okay, very nice. Well, this man has actually some past. I'm not saying like criminal past, but let me introduce you the following situations. Let's take a look about him and talk about him. So he in the childhood, and this man, the same man right now. I also have two sentences for you, so please read them right now. Just one mini moment for you. And try to answer the question. These sentences are similar again or different ones. So in both of them, we have the same modal verb, as you see, right? It is could. So he could win and he could have won. Similar or different meanings?
Different meaning.
Different. As you have already guessed, yeah, if I'm switching to something like that, so definitely something is different. Let's try to think about how they are different. Which one is more general? The first or the second?
First.
So like that man, yeah, in the childhood, when he was a boy, he had such an ability to go and do some boxing, yeah, like some trainings. What about the second?
It sounds like criticizing.
Okay, so he could have done it much better if he continued visiting his boxing trainings, right? So this could have won. It's the part of our previous part, yeah, of another function of criticism, something that he had the chance, but maybe he has lost it. But if we talk about just could do something, so could with the verb of the main basic form, the first one, right? It's just globally something that was a part of our past life, and that's all. Let's talk about how our modal verbs can be different in the past to talk about general abilities, where could will be one of them. So in our task number 4, let's switch to one more function of our past modals, like ability. And you will find here the flashcards. So on the flashcards, you will find sentences, and you will just need to think about the difference, whether they are similar to each other, or maybe they still have some differences between them too. So firstly, provide your answers, your ideas there, and when you're ready, Please flip the cards in order to check your ideas. They will be shortly given the explanation to you. So please discuss it together. There are only 4 situations with double sentences on each card. I'm ready to invite you to your partners. And when you're back here, we will check everything together. So please tell me, what task are we working on?
Next.
Number is 4. Yeah. So please find it in number 4 and 5 minutes for you.
Was able to swim across the Dnipro last year. I managed to, I could swim across the Dnipro last year, I guess, and I could have swam across the Dnipro last year.
But are there some difference between to the sentence?
Yes, like the first
Okay,
that
so I can check.
yeah,
Okay.
you can. Can you
I can check, yes.
twist, yeah, twist the card. I thought it was hard, but I did it, yes, without any emphasis, not hard. It was. I'm not sure, was I
Oi.
right or no?
Like they quite similar. They are quite similar.
And you talk about past. No. Let's check.
Okay. It was hard, but I did okay. Nice. Okay. Okay. I think it's okay. Okay, next one. We couldn't understand what the problem was. We weren't able to understand what the problem was. We couldn't understand. So for me, it's same.
Maybe.
Maybe first it can be we couldn't understand what the problem in first sentence. Maybe I see problem in understanding. Also,
Там совершенная, а там несовершенная форма. В чому разниця? Міг і зміг. Типу, тут не закінчена, тут закінчена дія. Ну, якось незрозуміло. Ну, окей.
We'll discuss it. Yeah, I see that you have finished, but we will talk about it in the main room. One more moment, I will check one team.
Reading. Action reading. Okay.
I could answer the question and I was able to answer the question. It's the same sentences. Couldn't was able to. I think also they are similar.
No.
No, I had the ability, but we don't know if I actually answered. I had the ability and I answered. Okay.
As far as I understood, you were quite puzzled by these 4 situations, right? So let's check it out together. So the same, the first flashcard here, right? I managed to swim and I was able to swim. I will provide short questions and you will just need to answer shortly it too. Which sentence here is a more general one?
Second.
Able to.
Boss.
Boss.
General.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
One sounds like you drama queen, and I managed to swim across. And second one, I was able to swim.
Okay, I see that you already know some of the words from your like communication course. That's perfect. What if I added here, I could swim across the river, blah, 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 last year. So compare between these two then, these 3 even. I could swim, I managed to swim, and I was able to swim. Which one is more general?
First.
So if I delete it, do you think these 2 are general or not abilities?
Not general.
So they are specific. So there were no general abilities. When I ask you, you just needed to say none of them, and that's all. So sometimes it may sound tricky. Be attentive. So as long as these 2 are specific abilities, let's try to think about which one was absolutely difficult for us, like a challenge. The first or the second?
Managed to.
First.
The first. So I managed to do it. What about the second one? Do we have any information like about was it easy or hard for you?
No.
No information.
Yeah, you just simply did it and that's all. So you were able to swim across the river, but we don't know about the results, yeah? Maybe it was some competition there too. So like you just did it and that's all. So we are not interested in this like result and the consequences at all. So when you flip the card and it was written here for you, like managed to this and was able to this, it means that they are still having some differences. So what they have in common is just like 2 specific situations. So like crossing the river, yeah, the Dnieper River. What about the second? Tell me, please, is it positive or negative construction used?
Negative.
I will add one more sentence. We didn't manage to understand them. So between these 3, is there any difference?
No.
No.
So the result is still the same. People didn't understand what the problem was. So when we talk about negative abilities in the past, it doesn't matter what you use, couldn't, wasn't or weren't able to, or didn't manage to, they will have no difference between, and that's all. So the only difference that you can find here is just that between could and be able to, one is more formal, another one is less formal, and that's all. If you're looking for some differences for meanings, so there will be no difference in their meanings, and that's it. So remember negative forms of our past abilities. I'm ready to check the third with you. Tell me, please, which one was like more global, more general?
Good.
Yes. And which one you would like to emphasize that, oh, you know, even at that time when I was 5 years old, I already міг робити це. Sorry for Ukrainian, but I cannot say it because it will be the answer.
Was able to.
Like, you know, I could do it, yeah, and moreover, I was able to read in English, let's say, yeah. So like you are trying to show that it was not just generally your ability, but something specifically that you were able to do it at 5 years old. So the difference could, it's about something that you simply could do as your ability, general one. And the second, more focus on something that you did. I was able to read, I was able to swim, I was able to, I don't know, like sing or dance, whatever. So focus on this action. And the last, let's see what we have. I could answer, I was able to answer. I have the same question to you. Which one is more general? Could or was able to?
Could.
Mhm. Do you know whether I really answered that question or maybe no?
I don't know.
Like I could answer your question, but maybe like I just pretended and I never answered it. Yeah. So like I left this question not answered and that's all. But in the second, imagine the situation, you're somewhere on the lecture at university and the teacher asked you something. And then after that, you are telling it to somebody else. You know, I was able to answer that question. So did you answer it or no?
Yes.
So where do you have like the information, the knowledge about the result that you did it really?
Yeah, we have the results. You answered.
So in the second, yeah. So with
Yeah.
was or were able to. In the first one, you just had this ability, yeah. But if you use it or you didn't use it, we unfortunately don't know. So lack of information. If you at least like say something, but I could answer the question, but I didn't answer, yeah. But I answered it, yeah. It will be like more provided context. But if you do not have this but, so it's still not clear for us. That's why I put here even some translation for you. As you see, one is finished, the second, and another one is not finished. So the first situation was could. Okay. Any questions so far about these differences? Not anymore. So let me then check your attentiveness. And I want us together to find out mistakes in the sentences that I have prepared for you. So let's take a look at the first one. And can you please find all the possible mistakes that I wrote down here?
In the first, we must was able to or wasn't able to.
Okay, so to do something, it's always to be able to accept it. Perfect. Anything else?
Maybe could without to.
Of
He
course.
could say.
So after single modal verbs, as we talked last Saturday, right? We do not need to use any to, so it's not infinitive. Any other improvements?
Maybe I could have said.
Okay, you may change the context here. Yeah, so like talking about, I will write down as extra function. So could have said. So in this situation, what will we be talking about?
Oh, it's about regrets.
Yeah, so like maybe mostly about some like criticism. Yes, like you could have said, but you didn't do it. Yeah, that may work. Okay, so we're done with the first one. And tell me, please, if you like my second sentence.
Oh,
Was able
he
to.
was able to.
Okay, agree. What if I have here they? What changes should I do?
Well,
Yeah, so they were able to. Okay. Anything else? Oh,
He could recognize his name. Recognize.
Okay, could is more general one here. I would specify it.
Was able to.
Yeah, maybe again was able to, or maybe not to repeat the same modal verb, modal construction one more time. You can use another one.
Managed.
Yeah, like he did it and that was successful. So he managed to recognize the, yes?
Recognize.
Without G, because managed already has the past form. Perfect, but this is not necessarily. So you can just leave here and he recognized his name and that would be enough for us. Good, then sentence number 3, check it out.
Managed to.
So he managed to crawl in. Agree, disagree?
Without ink, because we need the simple form of the verb.
Yes, so he managed to crawl with E, yeah, and that's all. Or crawl even without E, yeah, so without anything. Oh, okay. Anything else here in this sentence number 3?
I'm not sure. I don't think so.
I think no, yeah, so like nothing is. And then I have the last for you.
what speak?
Okay. If you want to clarify that more focus is on the speaking, you can also use
Was able
yeah.
to speak.
If it was like really, if it is really important for you to talk, that you could do it then. Yeah. So like, you know, I was able to speak in full sentences. Like, who knows? Maybe it's like really essential for your life. Okay, good. So that was about past abilities. Any other questions about them?
All's okay.
So not yet, yeah? Not before you start doing your homework, so then all the questions will appear. All right, let's then shortly take a look at the last function of our past models, and that is all about the rules. So I also have here 4 different situations on the flashcards. You will just need to look through the examples and just find whether there is difference between all of them, or maybe they are all similar together. So when you decide, please click different or similar. You will see whether your answer is correct or incorrect. And after that, you may flip the card to find the explanation to this situation there. So please, together with your partners, make your decisions, and then we'll be waiting for you to cover the explanations. You
Okay.
started saying something, but
I'm sorry?
yeah, Yuri,
Thank
you
you.
were saying something, and then I just let you go.
I
What-
have a question about third sentence. We have to after sentence. Please. No, not here.
In this one.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
after left we have after left we have two. It's normal. I think I was let go.
We will talk about it. That's a good question. Please repeat it when we are back because it's important.
Okay. Okay. It's similar.
How do you know?
I don't know. Just God say. Oh my God. I was allowed to.
No difference.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
why it isn't true? Okay.
yes, all right. They are similar.
Maybe yes, we can check. Yes. Okay, no difference.
I was supposed to help my boss to arrange a meeting. I had to help my boss to arrange a meeting.
Press all this text and we see yes. Okay, no difference. Yes, okay.
I was supposed to help my boss to arrange a meeting. I had to help my boss to. No, too different, I think.
What is supposed?
Очікувати. Я
Days I wasn't allowed to go out in school. I think in previous we don't have different. Maybe now we don't have different.
If I understood correct, when we talk about negative form could be able to or didn't manage to, it's similar, all of them. So I don't know, different, I will choose different.
For me, it's similar. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no difference. I was supposed to help my boss to arrange a meeting. I had to help my boss to arrange a meeting. Okay. if I remember, we use be supposed to when we talk about not criticizing, but somebody
Did you get it right?
Almost.
Almost. So something still needs some clarification. Okay. So I'm waiting for all of you to discuss the differences or similarities. And the first question is from Yuri. So can you please say it out loud to all of us here now?
My finger was crossed, but you asked me. Okay, this is the similar meaning. They have the similar meaning.
Well, as far
Yes,
as
I
you already
understand.
know, yeah, so they are also,
Yeah.
but your
But
question was about this part, yeah?
this
So
like general.
let's not separate it into like general and specific ones. It's about deep. So I will show you here the first sentence and the last sentence, sentence number 3. So tell me, please, what is the action here? Active or passive? I was allowed to go. I was let to go.
Passive.
So I will write it down. Passive. Tell me, please, I know that we learned with you together that such words as make and let, they are not used with to part. So just the verb and that's it. Why do I have let here? Let to go. I was let to go.
we talk about the construction make, let plus subject plus verb.
Okay.
In this case, there are no subject.
No subject, first of all. And if we think about the difference, I make somebody do something. Make in the context and the meaning of заставляти. I let somebody do something. Дозволяти. I make, let somebody do. Is it passive or active then? I see. Yeah, I see some of you are saying, so that is active. So we do not use to part in active voice only. When you do this action, somebody lets do, I let do. But if this subject, this person is put into the passive, so somebody else does this action toward another one. I was let to go out, you were let to go further. You were let to continue. So in passive voice, let to is not a mistake. So that was a good question. So thank you for asking that. It's very important. But talking about the meanings here of all the sentences, right? We have completely different constructions. To be allowed to be let to do something, and could do. But the result, is it the same or different of the action? That you simply, could do it, so could is more general here, and that's all. Next one, is it positive or negative examples of our sentences?
Negative.
Do you remember we talked about negative in the previous function? If we have negative, do we have the differences between the meanings?
No.
So they are also similar here. Let's check out the third one. So any differences between these two? To be supposed to and had to. You know the answer already.
We have the difference.
Because supposed to, this like the somebody expect from you that you will do something, but had to, this like strong obligation to do something.
Like a role, yeah. So if you are, or if you were supposed to do something, you just like have a chance to decide to do or not to do it.
No, you didn't.
So yeah, you didn't
Wow.
have this chance. Yeah, people were waiting from you, but simply you reject that offer or that request or whatever, because it wasn't like your desire, it wasn't a rule, just people were waiting, were expecting from you some actions and some results. But if you have to do something and you had to do it in the past, obligation, responsibility, rule, maybe some law also too, yeah? So between these two, which one is stricter here? Supposed to,
Had to.
have
Stricter.
to. Yeah, so sounds like a rule. And then the last one, didn't need to and didn't have to.
There is
No.
not the difference.
No difference.
As you said, if I'm not mistaken, as you said, everything that in the past with the negative form, this is all the same.
Yeah, similar, right? But actually, we had similar example in the past, in the present, sorry, models last time. You don't need to do something and you don't have to do something. Did we have any difference in the present? Also no, yeah. So that's what I mean here. So maybe need is more informal. Have to is a bit more formal, and that's it. So let's summarize it quickly. We had really a lot of information for today. So I would like to show you our plan that we have done. So how many different functions of past modal verbs we have already learned? So count them here. So how many?
4.
Or
Okay, so take a look at this picture now. Let me just show it a bit bigger for you, like that. Not like that, like this one then. So take a look at it and say, what is the past tense of may? So can becomes could, will becomes would, but may becomes
May have.
moved. Okay, so this is the level of our stress. So I guess that at least your mood, this one, is fine at the end of our meeting for today. So thank you very much. As always, there will be a lot of homework for you. Do not miss it, do not skip it. Next time we will start with checking the homework together with recalling the modal verbs, and not only, we are going to have a revision of the first block of our topics. So don't miss such a chance to do it together. So have a good and nice weekend. We'll see you another week. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.